ready to have another exciting playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. With me, I've got Graydon, Peter, and Jared. Don't you know?
Don't you know?
We're
At least
just
you don't
gonna.
have to. You don't have to jump between characters anymore.
You are correct. That is. Why did you kill me? Why did you kill me, Jared? Why did you
Oh,
let
no.
me? Why
Oh,
did you let
God.
me do that, Peter? Why did you do that?
For a second, I was like, oh!
Alrighty.
On a side note, I figured out what my most hated enemy in a game is.
Oh yeah.
It's stupid drowners in goddamn Witcher 3.
Oh, those guys are.
I hate them because they coordinate so well together, their attacks. It's like you're the only group of enemies that are this weak that could absolutely destroy me.
Their teamwork is just too much.
What is this weird... I can't do anything.
You
with it.
can't read that?
Jared!
You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long?
Hey, it's me.
We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up.
I'm sleepy.
But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away.
Don't run away, please.
However, I just had a mini stroke halfway through the sentence. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me.
Nice.
Oh my God, what is happening? Like, it's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Alright, I see how it is. Different dimension. I got it. I always tell myself it's about time to meet some girls or something like that. Wait, are we starting over from the... but I have no motivation to join any clubs.
If only there was a literature club.
I'm perfectly content just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime.
Heck yeah, bro.
Amine.
There's
Oh.
always the anime club, but it's not like they would be any girls not. Yeah, because no girls watch anime. Did you guys know that?
Not a single one.
Not a single one.
I bet there's some girls who really like Dark Magician Girl.
But not Pop Funkos.
Well, then what's the point?
Well, shit.
Yeah. Darn.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
Yikes.
Clubs.
Clubs.
Let's go to the
Yeah, I really
club.
gotta hit the green, eh?
There really aren't any interest to me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me and what I want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Peter.
Who is it?
Oh.
Monica?
What?
Oh my goodness, I totally did not expect to see you here. You silly boy. It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, and athletic.
Part of the
Basically
beautiful people's club.
Yeah, no
Basically
kidding.
completely out of my league.
Oh, how does it feel now? I'm in the beautiful people's
So-
club.
So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyways?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in a debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs, don't you know? Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club.
Literature?
Literature, you illiterate fuck.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
Ha 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 ha. It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
Fuck you.
Dang. Like,
But it's really not boring at all, don't you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry.
Boring.
Getting your ex-best friend hung in her own house.
boring.
I mean, one of my
No.
members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
attention peaks.
It's so funny, right?
Anime club and literature?
She always insists that mango is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Did you say she?
That's right, 2 X chromosomes, bitch. Hey, Peter! By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
Really overplayed that one.
I mean-
you should do it again.
I guess so, but
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please.
How can you say no to that?
I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica?
You're right.
Sure.
Yeah.
I guess I could check it out.
Oh, awesome. Hell yeah. You're really sweet, Peter. You know that, don't you know?
It's nothing really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
Ooh.
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile.
Ooh.
I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Sup, bitches? I'm back. And I brought a new guest with me.
Oh.
Oh. Guys, what's that? What's that in the picture there?
Oh my god, is that
Look, it's so pretty. I
someone
think it's from the Renaissance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
What
goodness.
a strange, interesting time.
What a strange, interesting time. Oh, right, yeah. I'm here. Seriously? You brought a boy? I'm gonna go
Right
shut the
back
door.
into it. Right back into it.
Yeah.
Way to kill the atmosphere!
I can't do.
Okay, okay. That's enough Natsuki in one
Actually,
room.
impossible to. Don't be mean, Natsuki.
Yeah.
But anyway, welcome to the club, Peter.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yes!
So, let me guess.
Is this one cute?
Why? You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
Why, yes.
Stick to the script, please.
I'm gonna head out.
Insomniac came. He's like, oh. He heard Natsuki's voice. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna head out.
No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude.
What
whose
the
name
fuck?
is up. Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
You say you got small tits.
This group.
You haven't matured yet.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the Vice Presidente.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So I ran into Peter in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new?
No. I do not recall.
I was going to. Well, you know.
I do not know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
That would be great. Yuri. Why don't you come sit down, Peter?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone, don't you know?
Where's Sayori?
Who?
I don't know who that is.
Sounds like a.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Like at least,
Yeah.
like at least 4.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It must be hard to start a new club.
Harder to wash the blood off my hands. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't quite grab your attention, like a literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
Well.
Ooh.
Sorry, let me.
That one was real.
Yeah. Well. I guess.
There's some growl behind it. Well. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Odd. Monica must have worked really hard to just find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle.
You'd think the most popular girl in school would have an easier time finding people to join her new club.
Yeah.
Right? If anything, just to be with her and be like, oh, I'm with a popular girl. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Sorry, I also did a thing there. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea really help you enjoy a good book?
Oh, I'm sorry, I need you to speak up, Natsuki. Yuri.
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not it.
Impressive teacup.
Insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that.
Oh,
sorry,
I meant that You know.
Yeah.
I believe you. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles at herself in relief.
So, but Eater, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well,
Porno mags.
considering how little
The articles.
I've read these. I don't look at the porn. I just look at.
No,
The,
I love the
just look-
articles.
I just look at the articles of porn magazines.
Yeah, I'm a cultured man.
These past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
No, Mom, I'm only watching porn to give the stars ad revenue.
Manga. I mutter quietly to myself. Oh, sorry. Manga. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Oh, God.
Jesus.
It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Neanderthal.
What?
Fucking troglodyte.
Wow, this is an interesting club.
Hey, yo, check out Homo erectus over here, reading manga.
Read a book without pictures.
I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces a rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Harry Potter?
Game of Thrones. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Oh,
Lord of the Rings?
Wonder if she wants to join my D&D campaign.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about what she's reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way of her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
That's deep.
I'm a deep man. I
Well,
don't
you
need to
know.
read to be deep.
I like a lot of things.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Stories with deep pathological elements usually immerse me as well.
That is pretty psychological.
Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Yeah, sometimes
Did
it
you
makes
just
me-
call you a lack of imagination?
sometimes they make me imagine I have 23 centimeters.
Dang. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once.
Was it with a W? Was it a horror book?
I went lightheaded. I read.
I thought that was pretty good.
I don't know if you meant to say it
Oh,
like
100% meant to say it like that.
I
I do realize that
read-
it's I read a book.
I read
horror
a
book.
horror book once.
You guys keep calling me illiterate. I had to go with
No,
it.
no, wait. You
I'm from.
She checks out. He passed out. He's down.
I'm funny.
I didn't understand the literature club forever.
I thought that was excellent because I'm illiterate.
Oh, it caught me so off guard, and it made perfect sense in the moment. Oh, the comedic timing on that was gold, Jerry. Pure gold. I read a horror book. Once somebody clip that, please.
Oh, I already got it.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. Goosebumps.
Holy shit, dude.
At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I don't expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
Do you want a
Is that
minute,
so?
Jack, to finish collecting?
Just yes. Just find my zen for a moment here.
Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
It Chapter 1.
Ugh, I hate horror.
You are one.
You're horror. Damn it.
From both sides.
Oh? Why is that?
Well, I just...
Relate to it on so many levels. Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud!
What's it called? Peter!
The love story.
Love story.
And give that back!
Fine, fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Uh-huh. Well, I guess sometimes.
I love how we've adopted how to say
Huh?
We're like,
Why do you care? Oh.
I think that's impressive. Good for you. Why don't you share them sometime? Like right now.
Like the title of that poem.
No!
I'd really like to know. Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
I don't mind myself a good horror poem. Not a very confident writer yet.
What do you know about writing?
I know everything.
I understand how Natsuki feels.
Nah.
Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
Dang.
No wonder I didn't do good.
Hashtag relatable moments.
I never wanted to write to myself.
I hate that guy.
Fucking ass. You must be willing to... Dang. You must be willing to open up... Nope, I can't do it.
It's
I
gone?
need some...
You got it, you
I
got
need
it,
some
here.
water.
Here, no, you got it.
You and
got
me
this.
both, buddy.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Just stop using the word deep, Yuri.
I
Do you have any
like it.
writing experience?
I also like moist.
Deep and moist.
Maybe
And
if
very-
you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
Wow. I guess it's the same for you, for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea.
Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together.
It is a club.
I did decide to take the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture
Members.
Besides, now that we have a new member,
Aren't they all new members? She just
seems
started the
like
class.
a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Eater?
Hold on. There's still one problem.
What's that? Peter?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club.
I'll break your legs.
Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and
What a thing to blurt out.
I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
It's secretly 3 males.
But
Which is better. I'm sorry. I thought.
What was?
Like, girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth. Peter, the thing is,
Uh-oh.
You're trapped.
we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members.
Oh, they might just be hanging around.
And if we don't find one more before the
Yikes.
festival,
I didn't get it for a second.
You didn't get
And then I got it.
His member doesn't hang that low.
This is so bad to be joking about. Oh, sorry. I'm defenseless against these girls.
I can relate to that.
Totally.
How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
the clear-headed decision would be to join the club.
Yeah, 100%.
No matter what.
I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed like Breakfast Club.
Why?
Which
So
one are you gonna
really-
kiss?
Really picking the fruit hanging at the lowest branch there, Jared.
So writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay. I've decided then. I'll join the manga club.
We're actually the literature club.
The manga club.
No,
Are you taking over?
One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Manga club.
Duck season, rabbit season, duck season, rabbit season. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Peter?
Yeah.
Wow.
It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed.
It's been like 2 minutes.
All this.
Super pissed.
All this. Peter, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, don't you know?
That sounds very, very intriguing.
Intriguing.
Each poem comes with a happy ending.
Ah.
It's just in his bedroom like,
Nice.
I need more poems!
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Do we get a writing tip?
Monica looks over at me once more.
Peter, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills?
Gotta pull an all-nighter.
I've only read a horror movie once.
I
already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
I feel like I need a different voice with Peter now that we're doing like a second go through.
What?
We're thinking about it.
Oh, like the
Not
character.
you.
That's well. Sorry, I hear my name and I assume you're talking about
We
me.
have to snip those cords.
Yeah.
He's the same character. I think you should keep the voice.
Should I?
Unless you want to change it.
I'm gonna try a few different ones,
Okay.
and you guys can tell me which one you want me to stick with.
Peter's gonna morph.
On the spot. Sentence to sentence. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between three girls. Natsuki.
The best one.
Yuri. And of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending her? What? Who is this guy?
Well, you gotta spend the rest of your life in the literature play.
Perhaps rest of my life.
Yeah.
Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Grow closer to all three. That's how friendship works, you
All right.
antisocial bastard.
I pick one.
One
I go all or nothing. I don't go in between.
All the eggs, one basket.
I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure the fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Wait till tomorrow morning.
Right.
Oh.
Do you
we
want to
unlocked
read
a
the
special
Do you want
poem?
to read it, Jared?
Sure.
I give you permission.
No.
Does the mouse
No.
give you permission? Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts.
Beautiful.
I have jelly on my hands. Oh, what the hell is this bullshit?
I can't. Well, I'm going for Natsuki this round.
Oh. More squeaky voice, everyone.
Oh crap.
Do you know what words? Once you put the mouse over one, you should be able to use the keyboard again. Yeah.
Smile.
I was gonna say rain cloud.
I'm gonna say heartbeat. That's
Sounds.
pretty deep for.
Yeah, that seems more like
It's like cute things, right?
It seems more like a Yuri thing.
See, rain clouds are cute.
Anime.
Yeah, anime.
Yeah. Giggle.
Giggles.
Fun.
Fun. Kitty.
Kitties.
Lust.
Yay.
Childhood.
Yay.
Misery.
Tears.
You're
Oh,
just whispering.
Doki doki.
Bars.
Pleasure.
Skipping.
So, Yuri, how do you feel now that Peter doesn't want to be with you?
Last time I was with you, you got someone killed.
You got someone killed. Yuri was nowhere
It
near.
was your fault, obviously.
Raindrop.
Melody.
It's because you
Oh,
hugged
yeah.
him
You
when you left his
Oh,
house.
I
Should've listened to you.
Bouncy.
Strawberry. Whistle.
Vanity.
Hawaii.
Suicide.
Inferno.
You know what you're getting
Fireworks.
into with Yuri.
Broken.
Waterfall.
Lollipop.
Sunset.
Climax.
I cannot go with that one.
Yeah, why not, right?
Chocolate.
Yay.
Ended with massacre.
A chocolate massacre.
Vivacious.
Ribbons.
Close enough.
Good word. I like that word.
Ribbons?
No, vivacious.
Oh,
Hi again, Peter.
I guess we sleep in the classroom.
Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha!
Monica's right.
No,
Yeah.
don't worry.
What?
This might be a little strange for me,
What is my identity?
but I at least keep my word.
Fuck is this?
Well,
He's a literature man now.
I spent so much time last night read a book.
Yeah.
I know. It's read a book. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Oh, what?
Thanks
Makeup
for
was a little
keeping
bit
your
off.
Promise, Eater. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh. You like the way I enter the scene?
Oh, come
on.
Sorry, I had to teleport here.
like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Get out of the way.
You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their mango collection in the club room.
What? That's all I can.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and Manga.
Manga is literature!
Swifty defeated. Natsuki plops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, Eater. I'll make sure you put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
They're coddling you. They're treating you like a goddamn child.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, you have to get branded. Perhaps you might have an interest in picking
All right,
up a book
pentagram,
with your
everyone.
friend.
Well,
Group tattoo.
I can't really say no either way.
What's happening with the?
Like you said, I'm in the club right now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask.
Hey guys,
Why
is Peter asking super fucking weird?
I don't know
Wait.
what you're talking about.
I think it's supposed to be like that.
Is it okay?
I didn't mean it like that. Ooh. If you don't really want to, don't forget I said anything, I guess.
Ah. No. It's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club.
Lean away from her. What do you?
So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Got so much more creepier.
He's super fucking creepy now.
I'm going through a phase.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
With Jared's new voice and Graydon's voice, it sounds like you're terrified of him now.
So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. That's what I'm going for now. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't read it. Yeah, and we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
It's like I'm watching a serial killer, like
Pick out a book.
fantasizing about his prey.
Despite me not
With the
reading
screen tilted and like zooming in.
Yuri.
You put the something in the
Thank-
basket. That's
thank-
what I'm getting.
Thank you.
Psychological horror is what this is.
I'll definitely read this.
I'm uncomfortable.
I'm super uncomfortable.
I enthusiastically take the book. Like,
Ew.
That's not very enthusiastic. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace.
Anyway, I gotta go now. Bye.
I look forward to hearing what you think.
Runs away.
now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica
Yo,
to
we were
kick
so.
off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around her desk.
In the closet.
Whatever.
That's very different. Ah!
I hear Natsuki screech an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something.
Big surprise.
I approach her in case she needs a hand.
New picture.
You looking for something in there?
Oh, this is gonna be
Natsuki?
terrifying.
She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. I guess one of those things where you can't admit you really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. You know, that's funny. That's like a social thing that happens with like a lot of different things.
Oh yeah.
How did you know anyway?
You're a nerd.
Get in that closet.
You look like some sort of incel.
You talk like one too. I don't know what happened to your voice from yesterday.
I heard you bring it up at some point.
That's Natsuki.
Get into character.
Besides, it's it's kind of written on your face.
What is that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst the stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is.
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better.
Great bitch.
Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
Mass grave is probably pretty bad.
I know that feel.
Shit.
I get a closer look at the box that she is admiring. Parfait Girls?
Heard of them?
I've
No.
heard of them. The series I've heard of.
What?
That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
Oh, we got a connoisseur over here, ladies and gentlemen.
I've never heard of that one. Must be terrible.
Yeah.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey. I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
Yeah.
I am uncomfort.
It was the
I'm-
tone of your voice.
Okay, Matt.
But I'll tell you one thing, Peter. Consider this a don't judge a book! In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
It does not make that sound.
Parfait!
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands.
Stop touching me!
I stare at the
shit,
cover.
dude.
It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated, feminine poses.
Powerful females.
It's exceedingly mo.
I think
Like from The Simpsons?
no, I think that's a term. I think it's pronounced moe, I believe.
Ah,
I think it means feminine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It
it's
sounds
a-
familiar,
The
but
demographic is supposed to be females,
Mm.
I think. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not a Japanophile, so.
Oh,
Let me have my next speech so I can yell at you.
Natsuki grabs my arm
God
and pulls me out of the closet.
You were in the closet?
Pull me out of the closet.
Is Japanese that refers to feelings of strong affection mainly towards characters, usually female, in anime, manga, video games, and other media directed at the otaku market.
Oh.
Hmm.
Now I know.
She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Holy fuck. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable for
What a
us?
tall person would say.
I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work.
Because you're sure?
We can't read at the same time like that.
Oh. Hey. Why is that?
Hey. Pepe.
Ah.
Peppa, what are you doing in my literature club?
I guess it's easier to be close together.
I hate this. I hate all of this so much.
Jared, if you're trying to make me uncomfortable, you have 100% succeeded.
Exclamation point.
Johnny's-
Don't just say that.
Oh, but
You make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her
Right,
arm
I am.
and scooches an inch away from me.
The tone of the game changes entirely if Jared changes his voice to be creepy instead of like socially awkward teenager.
Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either.
I need to shower when I get home.
I was just thinking
It's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming that additional space. She hops on. Oh, I said, well, she hopes.
While she hops,
Oh, boy.
I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I.
Perfect.
Wow. How long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series.
I see.
Hey, are you paying attention? Fuck's sake.
I am, but nothing's really happened yet. So I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school.
So it's another anime manga.
Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew up. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
I don't like my face.
I'm not sure of anything anymore.
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so.
Hey, I don't like this at all.
I guess it's fun sharing something like you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean?
Do you know what I am saying?
No.
You don't?
That's not. Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Did you not rub it in? Jeez.
I'm sorry.
You would rub it in.
She doesn't have any friends.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it out without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet?
Oh my god.
Wow.
I just want to punch them in the face. Ah!
I know those kinds of people.
Nice fucking. Fucking.
Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who won't judge, much less friends who are also into it.
This playthrough's taking such a
I'm
terrifying
already
turn.
kind of a loser.
Whoa! Whoa! Eject button!
Gravitated towards the losers over time.
Monica,
But it's
who did you bring here?
but
Shut up.
but it's
Pick up
probably
Yuri.
harder.
Call
for
the fucking
someone
police.
like you.
Get him out of here.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
Did we leave Natsuki behind?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room.
Oh.
My dad would
Say it.
do some bad things if you found this.
That's what he's supposed to say. Say what's on your mind there. Hey, don't you know what I say?
Is there something
Could
else
you,
want to say?
My dad would beat the shit out of me. Is that what you want to hear?
Your bed?
Yes. He would shit the bed.
My bed beat the shit out of me.
I think it's safe here. At least it's safe here in the club room.
Oh.
Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh. I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it?
What?
I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that he solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
Barely.
I know I am.
Ugh.
So
Ha 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 ha.
that's not how humans laugh. Jeez, that's enough! so you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page.
Jared,
Jeez.
I will pay you $1 whole to go back to your old voice.
No, this is the voice.
$2.
It's-
Whoa, he's doubled the ante.
All right, I'll try my other voice, but you don't have to pay me.
You have another voice?
I'll try my other voice.
Terrified.
I
I don't know what's happening. I'm lost in the story. Oh, I'm asleep.
Oh god.
That's
looks
not
like
good.
a-
You don't want to be. You do not want to be asleep around this man.
No. God, we're changing your personas.
It looks like she's starting to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki!
Yeah.
Any better.
Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey.
That's this one, hey?
Oh God, she's having a seizure. This manga has too many flashing lights. Oh jeez.
This game is so much.
Natsuki, are you okay? Here.
Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction.
Wow, it was thrown.
Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
I told you not to give him. That wasn't a mon.
She doesn't even finish a sentence before stuffing it into her mouth.
Don't worry, Peter. Eat her. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her.
Thanks, Mom. Gremlin.
You don't feed her after 12.
You got feed her earlier.
Not after midnight. Anyways, why don't we all share our poems now?
Who you gonna share with first? Fuck.
I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I share mine with her.
Do I know English again?
Okay, well, let's start with the thing I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point in sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
I don't want to know what other things Peter does in his spare time.
I've changed. In fact, remember how I said to read your poems? I said I wanted to read your poems?
Now I remember.
That's what I had in mind when I was writing this. How you write your poems. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said.
Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem.
If yours was really bad.
Yeah. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem. Make me go, it's not that good, but let me show you what reality looks like. And you went and ruined it.
You're too good at this.
My grade 9 young child.
I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it?
He's seen through.
Ugh.
Natsuki's or it gets caught in her throat.
You're so.
Cute.
You don't understand anything, you know, do you? I already told you. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
I'm pretty sure you didn't actually say that.
Oh, now you're a sassy bitch. Is that right?
I say that mostly to myself.
Oh, I didn't hear it. Never mind.
Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out what a winner or loss that she's liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me your poem, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Ah,
Oh, this is the same one as the first one.
eagles can fly.
Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try.
but
That's about it. Beautiful.
Sorry, I just looked at the chat and
Yeah.
saw that.
What's going on?
Nothing, just open it up.
Nothing.
Evan's making fun of Matt or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm really tempted to just say at Matt Griffiths, but I feel like that would be really.
Yeah.
Is this
What
content?
did I do? I press enter.
Oh, let's save the game while we're here.
Yeah, good catch.
Yeah, this is a good content, absolutely. With all of us on our phones.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm fired from touching it.
I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I genuinely, wholeheartedly
Can you please stick to the script?
liked
Please
it.
stick to the script.
What was that, Yuri?
What? What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? What about me? What?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
I read books good, don't worry. But isn't the point of the poems for people to express themselves?
Oh, Mr. Literature is coming in with a big
Your
statement.
writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes,
I don't
exactly.
know what I'm going for right now.
Me.
That's okay, yeah.
I like it when it's easy to read, but hits you hard.
I like to think that Yuri and I are just like sitting in the corner of the classroom watching this exchange like, what the fuck?
Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
That's the wrong tone. But the other nice things
What'd
about
you say
simple.
about my tone?
I'm in
What'd
the
you
middle.
just say about my tone?
The other nice thing about simple. Do you want me to get my manga hating friends on your ass? I'll tell them you like manga. You'll be the biggest joke in this fucking school.
I'll just show them your manga collection.
Fine.
And then I'm gonna put them alternating
Okay,
with
you know what?
sophisticated books.
Simple
Wait.
writing puts more weight on the wordplay.
Do other people go to this school? I've only ever seen 4 people.
Like I set up a rind at the end. But then make it-
5.
I made it fall flat on purpose.
You made it fall 5 on purpose?
On purpose. It helps. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess.
Are you going for me? I don't know. I think I don't. I'm gonna say no.
$2 offer still stands, Jared.
To go back to my original voice.
I don't care. You don't go back to the last one.
Go back to Yuri.
I guess that's more than what I.
please. Let us progress. Keyboard
It's all
master.
dialogue we've heard
I
before.
guess more. I realized.
That was what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya?
The youngest one.
The youngest one.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I decided to humor her with that last comment.
I'm so satisfied.
I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her.
Great.
Graydon didn't have to call attention to that, but he did.
Who's next? Oh, I don't have to talk anymore. I'm gonna go get water.
Smart.
Can I have some?
Sure, I'll take your glass, please.
All right. Water break, folks. Hello, Live Connection viewers. How are y'all doing today?
I don't know.
Glad
I don't
to
know
see
if
y'all.
anyone's Here. I thought
Oh.
Chat's pretty quiet. What's going on in this chat? Speaking of-
I'm curious, you know? Ugh.
I like how we just started off with Dick Cheese. Thank you. Oh man, good stuff.
So much happening today. It's really incredible.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Why is this upside down?
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't not liked creepy Peter.
Okay.
I didn't expect that turn. You're like, oh, I got a new voice I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Oddly natural for you.
The creepiness?
Yeah.
Is it oddly natural? I'm
Why,
actually in
Graydon?
a theatrical production of UFC.
Oh shit, you want us all to come out and watch?
I told in our drama class, he said, I was talking to our professor, Zuba. And he said to go, I should go try it. So I went and tried it. And now it's between me and someone else. And I'm like, I'm not an actor.
Are you playing a tree?
No, I'm like playing like a decently heavy role.
Yeah?
You,
Nice.
If I get in. I'm really hoping I don't, because I think this is way over my head. But we've been doing a lot of improv in the class. And yeah.
Nice.
Do you call your professor Zabomofu?
No.
Does he ever tell you that you did a Zuba job?
That would be hilarious. Hey, Yuri.
Just one note.
Yuri stares at the poem.
She fucking hates it.
A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
First
Um,
word is spelled wrong. Oh! Sorry.
He's so stupid.
Fucking idiot. I forgot to start speaking. Maybe I'm the idiot.
Yeah.
It's fine. Don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay.
Chat to load.
This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah, you bet your ass it is.
It really shows.
What? I was gonna ask, why do you ask? Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad.
No! Yes. Did I just raise my voice?
I can't tell, to be honest.
As much as you can.
I'm so sorry.
Here, Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't got anywhere. I couldn't help. Oh, I already read that. I pressed shift. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of all new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize with you as writers, in new writers, is that they try to make their style very deliberate.
Did you say ooist writers?
In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matter as they form fit to the two together.
Wow, that was a.
So I'm trying to read past this and I'm really nervous.
The end result is both style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes.
Good word.
Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Sounds pretentious is what she sounds like.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for.
Self-proclaimed writer.
There's so many different styles and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together properly is the most challenging part. It might take you time. Bart Simpson, right?
Yeah.
It might take you time, sometime, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things.
Merge.
Merge.
I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
Hurry. I
That's
wrote a
if you
poem.
can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased. How?
I'm listening.
She's like across the
Yeah.
hiding in the closet, like just peering out.
Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about that. People like that.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Closet's actually open. You can see in the background.
I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
No, please do.
What?
Change of heart.
I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
I might need that. Your smile's dreamily. Oh,
Ooh.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be the literature club?
I can't read that.
We've
Ghost
we
under the
We've read
yeah,
that.
this is the same one. I flicker back.
I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
You write like a pompous 13th century monarch.
But it took you a long time to read.
Oh.
Yes, it did.
Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often, nor does anyone else.
In this century.
I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Pretty dated.
Oh.
Eh? That's a relief.
Ah, yes. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive for the words that I could read.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
What do you
I like
want
it
from me,
longer.
Yuri?
Not at all. It should be shorter.
I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild.
You think I'm stupid?
Yes, something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts? Ghosts, Yuri?
What a random question.
Yeah, how did...
Ruh-roh.
Hoo-hoo.
Maybe that was like a ghostly owl. Woohoo! Woohoo! Woo!
At Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Peter.
Really? Ooh, motherfucker.
Yuri found Wan Shi Tong's library.
I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance it over after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture.
I need a translation of your work.
In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is not only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
Oh, slut bitch returns.
That's a lot more solemn. Putting it in that, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of it like that. Thought of that. Sorry, I'm losing it. That's impressive.
It's nothing really.
You fucking I hate you.
You tried to sleep with me last game. Well,
I don't know what you're talking about.
it makes
Sorry,
me
it's not
happy
real.
that you like that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess
I'm
I'll
right.
I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
E for effort. All right, Monica,
Who's next?
let's do it.
Hi, Peter. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, things we can do better,
You mean since we formed the club when I joined?
Yeah.
just a small upstart, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
I'll rope something together for you. All right, I'll keep that in mind.
All right, hang in there, buddy.
Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up, especially with Yuri judging me.
Oh dear lord, did I
I'm
say that out loud?
I'm much better just going with the flow until I'm more settled in forever.
Anyway, wanna share your poem with me?
Probably, yeah.
All right, sweet.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Damn Skippy. Don't worry, Peter. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But that's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. You know, you're right. And Monica, my poem.
Good. All right, let's fuck.
Yeah. Sold.
I like it, Peter.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Hey, I'm a lot cuter than you expect.
That is not 100% true. I've seen you from the bushes, you little scamp.
Ooh.
Oh, jeez.
I'll say
This
it.
is lining us so well with what we're doing.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Wow.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. You are a little snack. I just want to eat you up. You there.
Can you soundbite that?
You little tease.
Can we soundbite this? I
We're
want
getting
that as Jack's text tone whenever I get something from him.
Do it up. Do it up, baby.
Whoa,
She'll
snap.
cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent
You know,
growth.
why she gotta hit so hard like
In
that?
other words,
like,
an eating disorder.
yeah, like this got.
Natsuki's like, I'm right here. I'm
Yeah.
standing right behind you. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. I want to have your babies. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not too good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
All right, so we're just going to glance over the malnutrition speech. That's cool. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, don't you know?
Okay. Well, let's read it then, yeah?
Hell yeah. This is the same one from
Closing.
first time.
You know what I mean?
So, what do you think there, pal?
It's very, how do I say this? Freeform? If that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. I'm into manga. That's it.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
Oh, there it was.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
We're performing a poem right now. Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit, don't you know?
An epiphany?
That's what I just fucking said.
Epiphany?
Sorry, I forgot you were stupid. A realization.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly.
You asked to have my child, my babies.
What's wrong with that?
But I don't do emotions.
Yeah, maybe after everyone is better friends with one another. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the
This
day.
is what I play this game for.
Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Are there any specific points of any stories you've been enjoying lately that you're fixing on a very specific point? Are you hung up on any specific points of any given narratives as of late? Peter?
Specifically,
Yes.
I've had an epiphany.
Okay. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this: don't get tied up in everything. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink, don't you know? So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day.
Just go with the
Drop
flow.
it low. Thanks for listening.
Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated.
Oh.
It's as if everyone was judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if it's just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I didn't even know what that word meant until one day ago.
1 days ago.
Wow, that's a lot of time. 51 days.
51 days later.
I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes light on Yuri and Natsuki.
Kawaii.
They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read it in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration.
Fucking hate this.
Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. Smiles sadly.
This is so pathetic. What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute. Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling you've given up. How can that be cute?
Depends who you
I
ask.
know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it. And Pip did too. So based on that, I'd gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style,
This bitch.
and I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring.
Those are
Which I
some
haven't
fighting
yet.
words.
Your poem did not inspire me. And Peter liked my poem too, you know.
Why am I getting
Oh.
dragged into this?
Don't drag him in.
He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh.
That
I
not,
did-
that's not the tone for that.
Hey!
That is not.
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
I didn't know you get turned on when you get frustrated. Oh.
That's not what I.
Someone's slapping the bongos.
Yeah.
You're just.
Yuri stands up as well.
I don't have that energy.
Not for me.
Maybe you're just jealous that Peter appreciates my advice more than he appreciates you.
Ha! And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. I just know 2-syllable words.
Oh ho ho! I see how it is.
If I was full of myself,
Hey.
I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh shit.
Ho 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 ho! Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Peter started showing up.
You're just jealous. Natsuki!
Natsuki, haven't we heard this argument before?
This doesn't involve you!
Take care of your own insecurities and others like that. You really act. As long as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking, you wannabe edgy bitch!
Edgy! Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone your mental age to comprehend.
Oh no.
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, see? Just saying that proves my point! Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
And when you plan on doing that, if you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by just dressing and acting cute. The only cute thing about you now is how hard you try.
Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri.
Oh shit.
Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you
Oh.
just accuse me of cutting myself?
Oh my god, what is happening?
What the fuck is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on! Let Peter hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for someone for you after this.
Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just knows I was standing here.
Peter! She's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Oh shit, Monica.
Oh!
Pick, bitch. Choose wisely.
I mean,
Manga or no manga?
I'm edgy as fuck. Cut you.
I gotta go with the meme now.
You picked incorrectly. Try again.
Do it again.
No!
Do it again.
Commit to one of us.
Do it again. What's
Oh,
wrong with
yeah.
you?
Who's gonna be the last one?
Oh God.
Oh my gosh!
Ah!
Oh my goodness!
No, it's me. Oh.
Hello there.
It's Monica!
What are you doing there, Hey, Peter. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't try to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling.
We're just inside pulling each other's hair.
Yeah.
Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes.
Okay.
But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's okay. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, she quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Yuri is rocking back and forth on her desk, getting her palms on her forehead. Yuri,
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did.
Peter! Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
That's fine,
Does
Yuri.
no one give a shit that Natsuki just like ran out of the classroom crying?
Clearly
Yes.
not.
We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. It's a symptom of the malnutrition. Her brain is withering away. Completely. Anyway, the meeting's over, so why don't you all get the fuck out if you want. You don't have to go home, but I can't stay here.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica.
You go first, Monica.
Fuck did you just say to me?
I'd like to stay a little longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out.
Ugh.
It's the vice president's duties to ensure that the president gets out.
Vice president's duties to suck my ass. I'll wait for you to be done.
That's a corrupt government.
Oh.
I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
I swear to God, I'm gonna go get the broom. Kinda sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
What were the nuclear launch codes again? It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Peter. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble.
Oh, causing
Oh,
trouble.
oh,
Here we go.
oh.
All right, write a poem.
What are you gonna do this time?
Playgrounds that are special,
Unending.
and
Graveyard.
they jump.
They lust.
And
The
they-
playgrounds.
Nibble.
And they pink. and
After.
They cute.
They're cute, and they sing, and they giggle,
Skirt.
and they hope. Oh no, they don't
Ooh,
hope. They don't hope.
They don't know on
No,
that.
They don't hope. And they're jumpy, and there's sparkles,
Agonizing.
and there's
Explode.
skipping, and love, and smile,
And incapable.
and incapable. No, not incapable. An email.
Oh, okay.
Ah, I see.
And fluffy, and they're silly, and
Kawaii.
kawaii, and
Papa.
papa,
Papa.
No, I don't. Oh,
and
Daddy issues.
sugar,
Daddy
oh, no.
issues.
Kisses.
Kiss,
Kiss.
kiss, kiss,
just a single kiss.
kiss, kiss. Eh?
Another day passes, and it's time for the club to meeting here already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days, and entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Oh,
yeah.
is that the usual scene?
Welcome back, Peter.
That's all
Welcome
that's
back,
left.
Yuri's right boob.
Yeah.
I only impressed the right boob, not the left boob. I'm still working on that. Hi, right boob Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's coral still hangs in the air a little.
Yuri,
we-
did
no,
you
there
get
she
a
is.
haircut?
Did they miss? Yuri glanced over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki's reading a manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. So
I'm not
Yuri
here
takes
yet.
my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room.
Ooh, that's my closet.
About yesterday. I'm gonna piss in it.
What the fuck? What? What? What?
Strange.
But
I wa-
effective.
but okay.
Uh,
I want to see where this is going.
I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. Simply makes you a good person.
You know, last time we got this closet, you were not this friendly.
You don't have
Or
to
no,
worry-
you're too friendly.
You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. And today I just can't put my finger on it. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you whatsoever. I already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person.
You don't even know her.
And you are a bitch. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Natsuki's just young.
Okay, you wrote a poem for me.
The second one too.
Yeah.
Peter! Don't say those kinds of things so
Those pink,
frankly.
those pink playgrounds. They're writing emails.
You make me a
Yeah.
little too happy.
From the playground.
I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything's a little bit brighter with you around, and Sorry. What am I saying right now?
Get in the closet.
I just okay.
That
I
was
just
easy.
peed in there though.
God, it's like
Let's find a different closet.
it's like Peter is actually Ron. You want to have sex in this
Yeah,
closet?
that was like-
Hey! Have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. Can't say I have. Haven't seen Monica today.
Please stick to the script.
I was also kind of wondering where she was. God.
Man! Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either?
Question mark. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly and precise Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on and not call you a little immature, pussy ass bitch with small boobs. So,
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
eh?
Jeez. Whatever's in your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything about it. You're kind of it's going too fast.
But
I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
no, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well,
Wicked Witch of the West is back.
you're kind of weird. But I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
What the fuck did I do? Hey!
It's for horses.
Suddenly the doors.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
There you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah, not worried.
Nah.
Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time.
That makes no sense though.
You
You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music well, Monica.
I'm the golden child.
Oh shit!
You will address me as such. I am your god. Don't give me more credit than I deserve aside from the list of accolades I have just described to you. I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still, it must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed.
That's the right amount of praise. Oh, well, thanks, Yuri.
You should play. You should play something for us sometime.
That's not
Monica
going to
looks
happen.
at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, everybody's looking forward to it. Yeah. Is that so? Well, in that case, I won't let you down, Peter.
Monica smiles sweetly.
After she just like swipes everyone else away.
I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Like on your own time when you have chance, you know, don't.
Don't you worry.
Oh, okay.
I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway.
Oh,
I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm intrigued. Go on. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you. So I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. It's right there. It's right.
My short legs. I had to run. Okay.
Peter! Since your compliments put me in a good mood, you want to find a different closet? I was just wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
I suppose so. Yeah. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book. Well, I guess I need to make sure that Natsuki isn't waiting for me.
Don't worry about it.
After we finished reading yesterday,
She's fine.
Oh.
Shit.
Is she?
She's reading over there. See? Don't think about her so much.
Oh my god.
She's used to being ignored.
Dang.
Come on, we're going over there.
Oh, there we go.
That was.
What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol in the front cover. Illuminati.
This is the same book about from last time,
basically,
right?
So?
it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines and the lust for blood.
They have this trout that turns them into killing machines.
I hate that trout.
Worst kind of trout.
No, not that trout. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs
What?
and asphyxiating them too.
Trout.
Oh, no, not the trout people.
Imagine if we cut Jared's like arms and legs off and affixed them to a fish.
That's how
How-
humanity
Yeah,
ends.
how terrifying that'd be. Just a fish running at you with these massive guns about to deck you in the face.
Dang. It's running like a dog. Ugh.
Oh.
That's
crush
even
Crush
worse.
a watermelon between those thighs.
But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean.
No, me.
No, not the thing about the limbs.
Oh, me and the limbs, yeah. That's kind of fucked up. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Are you a fan of that sort of thing, Peter?
No, it's not that.
It's just a little too advanced for my stupid brain.
I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kind of stories, so don't worry, I just don't think I can read it.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri was into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different on the inside.
It's just this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new
That's
perspective.
not a perspective I want to be looking at life from.
The limbless perspective.
When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil.
But because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway,
Oh,
Shit.
then suddenly.
I'm rambling, aren't I?
I don't know if I want to be part of this club anymore.
Not again.
Stay in the closet.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, don't apologize.
It's too late to apologize.
It's too late.
The bane of every middle school dance.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to dance with me.
I haven't lost interest anyways.
We got to high school, I joined the literature club, but it didn't help. Everyone went crazy.
All started after midnight.
I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts,
Nobody gets an.
I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much.
That I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about what you're reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it right now.
Oh God, that's a lot of passion.
I mean, you don't have to, but
What are you saying?
Oh, seriously, what are you saying? My dumb brain cannot comprehend your words.
Let me just get the book. I thought I had it in my hands.
I put it
quickly
between my thighs.
Alright, I'm gonna reach right up there.
No.
I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag.
I
Okay.
look down and I see that my beautiful skin has been replaced with oily fish scales.
Alright, it's fine. If I sit here, right? That's not where I thought that sentence was going. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
yeah.
Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I looked that one up in the Webster Dictionary this morning.
Good for you. That's a big word. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
You
All
upset me.
I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye.
No S's there.
I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
I was just bathing in the
What?
Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you?
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean,
Oh no, I know a lot of girls like that.
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Gets frightened.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders almost touching.
Third base.
It feels like my left arm. This is the exact same way this one
Yeah.
last time. It feels like the left arm is in the way. So instead, I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that's what makes it kind of difficult to turn the pages.
I keep my left hand on my pocket watch.
Oh, this image.
This is different.
I thought we saw this image before.
No, we
This is
we were on the ground.
That was when you were reading the second chapter and she took the chocolate.
Right, the chocolate.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger.
Too many Yuri moments.
I did the same thing, right arm and right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips onto her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before.
They make it such a big thing.
It's actually kind of distracting to me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision.
You ready?
Fuck,
Fuck, you know what? Just don't speak.
Yeah. Puts a bag over his head.
Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Are you hungry?
Guys, keep it together. I'm really invested in the story.
I don't know how
Just Natsuki from across the room.
Growling from the closet.
Suddenly, I'm hit in the back of the head with a mango.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right?
Yeah, that's it.
You like the color books.
I-
I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer.
Holy shit.
That's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Thanks.
Why do these girls like you?
I would be so insulted if she was talking to me like this. Like, thank you for that.
You're no longer asking me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I turned with an own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning the page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me a little bit of you.
Oh, God.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really?
Really?
Shit, that's your line.
Really?
Really?
I was just thinking the way she second guesses things. She says, and all that.
That's what you're talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else
It's
about
like
her.
you're proving my point. Something else?
Never mind. We didn't even get to that far yet. So I won't know why that came into my head.
Jesus.
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Oh, the face immediately went down.
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something.
Look,
Your breathing is a little,
you breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel
Yeah,
her
I was about
heartbeat.
to-
I didn't even notice.
Do you want an aspirin or?
Do you have a baby aspirin? Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. Wait, what on earth was that about?
Peter?
I'm sorry, I didn't do anything to her, I promise.
Did something happen just now?
What every guilty man has said.
I have no idea, Monica.
All right, that checks out.
Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
Oh, yeah, what else is new? So you don't know anything. Not just about her, but I mean in general.
Sorry, I can't say I do.
Oh, you.
Are you worried about her?
No, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start sharing our poems with each
I
other?
write a poem.
Yes, you did. You heard it from me.
No, I didn't write it.
You have a ghostwriter?
What's your favorite kind of ghost to write about?
I'm just thinking of Ghost Rider, but Ghost Rider. He goes off to flame and he.
It's like Death Note, but Ghost Rider rendition. of
That's a
it.
bad Nick Cage movie.
Yeah, there you go.
She might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my
Good
bag.
luck remembering that.
Mental note. Physically, the pained expression on Peter's face.
Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one.
Shit.
Then again, if this one is as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you're spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody.
It's a terrible lesson to teach your
That's a
children.
horrible, horrible lesson.
So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it.
Hmm.
Tell me what you've learned.
But Saf,
This is actually how Peter sees the words on the page.
Yeah.
this is Shakespeare. But Saft, what lat from yonder window break, is east, and Juliet is south.
Why didn't you come read with me today?
Oh my god.
I was waiting for you.
I sound like I'm in Jigsaw's trap.
I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead. Okay? You don't hate me, Peter, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me!
Oh,
I'm dead.
nah.
What? Alright,
How'd that make you feel?
next.
Did Natsuki just run out of the classroom with her head tilted at a strange angle?
She might have broken her neck.
I'm really passionate.
Hi again, Peter. Peter! How's the writing going?
I don't know what's happening in this club.
I will take that and I will put it in my little box. And we're going to file that into my desk, and I'm never going to do anything with that. As long as it's not going bad.
Well, it's not going good.
I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
Are you saying none of mine are masterpieces?
You just started reading like 2 days ago. Never mind writing.
I've literally seen one poem from you thus far.
I wouldn't count on it. Everyone's dying around me.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I gave my poem to Monica.
All right. Great job, Peter. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it.
Did I get a little ahs in there too?
Sure, why the
Just-
hell
just
not?
the oohs.
Knock yourself the fuck out. It's real metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
Oh, they combined my poem from last round. I see. Okay.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low,
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low.
is what I would say if I was a dumb idiot like you.
It always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. I guess it worked out anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, don't you know? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism.
You don't like that?
I don't know why this.
Oh, I don't know. I
It's
don't like.
it's like it made it a Yuri poem, even though you picked like all Natsuki.
Yeah.
answers.
Yeah.
That's probably scripted that way.
Well, I think because the last one, I think they. As soon as she said it was dark and more deep, I was like, oh, that's definitely the one I wrote for her. Because that's the same response that for the last one.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Sometimes I feel like something. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people, don't you know? She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strong. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawn and looking for alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
My neck's broken.
Natsuki broke
He's just
her
dead on the
neck.
Not really.
Just standing right over her.
We all started sharing our poems
And
with each
Natsuki
other.
turned into the demonic spawn.
That's me?
Already?
It doesn't take long for her to do it.
I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all that time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go read my poem now.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Yeah.
This one looks new. Save me. The colors. They won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop, don't you know? Violent, grating waveforms. Some squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent, Pythagorean theorem. I am not good at math. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing ribcage. Endless pain of meaningless. Poem of meaningless. Delete her. Control Alt Delete.
Her.
Oh, sorry. I know it's kind of abstract.
That is not the word I'd use for it.
I don't give a shit what you think. Please love me. I'm just trying to, never mind. There's no point in explaining.
You stupid monkey brain.
Anyway,
What?
here's Monica's writing tip of the
There
day.
we go. This is what we're here for.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Is this thing on? Please. Oh, no. We're gonna get that out of the way here.
Just click, just go click that.
Yeah. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening, don't you know?
We still get Yuri. We do still get Yuri.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath.
I like just holding him.
Ugh.
What the fuck?
Ugh.
Yeah, you do.
Ugh.
That's why I wrote it in my urine.
I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there are some things that you could work on.
Taking this home with me.
That doesn't really matter. Feels like anything written by you is a treasure.
Yesterday you told him how shit he was.
That came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything.
Oh my lord.
I can't even read this.
Okay. Speed read. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, prayer with blood, prayer in time direction, smokes with human eyes, threat connected to all living humans' eyes, kaleidoscope, holy stakes, exponential gear on sky of explosive stars, God is disapproving existence of God, whole rotating 6 dimensions, 40 gears of ticking clock, seg, 1 sec, tick tock, rotation of planet, clock, tick tock, 40 tick tock, 40 times, tick tock, every time it ticks, tick tock, every time, have bolted head of holy stake tied to existence of a dog ship to another world, guys go blood, tick tock, clocks, a time to marry, I love that song by Coldplay, da 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 da, time to marry, prayer connected to the sky, 40 gears and open the human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolted, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, and why are we breathing snakes, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing spirit, breathing clocks by Coldplay.
Can I make a request?
Please do.
Can we make a live connection outing? Go to a poetry reading and you just do exactly that.
I would be so embarrassed, but
Just print this out.
Yeah.
That was something.
It doesn't really matter what it's about. I think it was Coldplay or something. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen.
Whoa.
lights go
My
out
pen.
and I can't be seen.
I didn't know you took it out on my pen.
He stole your pen.
Oh shit.
Oh my god, he did.
Pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping. And
It's like,
Tick tock,
Fell out of my back.
tick tock, tick tock.
I just really like the way that he writes
Where'd you put it?
in my pussy. So I wrote this poem with it. Now you're touching it.
Oh.
I'm okay.
are you?
What did I just?
What's happening?
Can we pretend this conversation never happened?
I mean, you put my pen somewhere. I'm touching it now. I don't think we can pretend this didn't happen.
You can keep the poem though.
No.
What?
Do we want to read
Yeah,
another
yeah,
special?
we wanna
poem?
read the
I'll read the
special
special poem.
Maybe it's just Clocks by Coldplay. Lights go out and I can't be saved. Ties that I tried to swim
I joke.
against. Does
A
anyone
man
want to
walked into a club. It is a good song. In the club, there was a girl who liked him very much. They spent some time together, and then she liked him even more. One day, the girl realized she was in love with him. Before disaster could happen, a third party intervened with her programming. Suddenly, the girl hated herself for being in love. This contradiction caused the script to derail. The universe started to collapse, but she killed herself just in time. Wow.
Okay, everyone.
Are we getting
We're
high?
going to the Coldplay concert now.
Is this what you think
Well,
getting high is like?
All done reading each
This is my-
other's
that's exactly
poems,
what I
right?
That's what
Everything,
you see all the time, right?
everything goes red. That's why I'm so angry all the time.
It's like a bull in Spain. We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Ugh, it's like we're underwater.
Is this about the festival?
Sort of.
Ugh. Do we really need?
Do we?
Half.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not even like we can put together
Anything good in just
just a few
days.
days.
Well,
We'll
just
end
up embarrassing. We'll just end embarrassing.
Good thing Jared wasn't Natsuki.
Yeah.
We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
Oh,
I gave you
That's a
Very-
concern of mine as well.
did you just pass out?
I was
I think
really high.
I'm about to
Remember-
pass
I
out,
was
dude.
really high.
Hello?
Hello?
Press something.
Is
Oh, there we
there
go.
anybody
I
out
really do
there?
well with last minute preparations.
What's happening?
Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay?
Is this not what your high school is like?
Look,
I was in your high school.
we were together.
Yeah.
You don't remember Peter passing out all the time?
Seeing red?
I didn't. I know that Peter turned his neck and it all of a sudden broke when he got really excited about his poetry.
That's true.
I do remember that.
That's just
Bad memories.
I was in literature club.
Yeah, and I know I sat beside Graydon and he got really antsy and all of a sudden ran out of the room.
I know everyone's
close.
been a little more lively ever since Peter joined and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent, don't you know? We still only have 4 members. And the festival's our only real chance to find more, don't you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway?
I swear to God, Natsuki, I will throw you through that goddamn window.
We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, yeah, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all, don't you know? Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place?
Just points at me like.
I love the two fingers together
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
She's just like,
The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else.
after this scene, we should probably end it.
Oh yeah.
It should be a place so intimate you can never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Peter?
Oh, come on! I've heard that way too many times. Stop it, guys!
Uh,
Oh, come on! Click the button. You can't take advantage of Peter to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything.
He doesn't know anything.
Look, Monica. Do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Peter joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home.
Oh, wow, tell me how you really feel.
And Peter isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone.
Oh, yeah, the
Did you just have a
penguin.
lung
Holy
burst?
shit, holy shit, the penguin from Toy Story is here.
Just look at that.
The
Uh,
fact.
It's
I'm
like you just deflated your lung on one side.
And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Okay, your opinion has been considered. It's going in the box. And box out the fucking window.
Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Peter want to get more members too. Right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation,
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out.
sometimes that's all you need.
I'm in the middle of a monologue here, you little son of a bitch. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did?
But
Does
that
it? Say your words, you little shit.
But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Peter, why'd you even join this club?
Because 3 pretty girls asked me to.
What were you hoping to get out of it?
Laid. Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if I started this club? What if starting this club was a mistake?
Now you've done it, Nizuki.
What, me?
You stupid bitch.
Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Now you've done it, Suzuki.
Didn't I say
God
that?
damn it, Zucchini!
I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about your word choice. Besides, you have the right to speak as everyone else in this club like that. For everyone else in the club like
You
that.
don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking anything away.
No, Peter.
There's some good emphasis on that P. Good work. That was, I think that's the best one right there.
It's not the same. it won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have joined any other stupid club.
I thought you. Anyway, the head motion. I don't know.
But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts picking up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, do you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess.
Who cares about the obnoxious brat?
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now.
Fucking crazy ass fucking school I'm in right now. Move schools.
And I'm just happy with you here.
Oh, damn.
But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that.
Was this a democratic election or was this a...
Nobody would cry if she killed herself.
Fuck you. Natsuki.
Oh!
What?
That's not healthy.
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Peter? What do you want to get out of this club?
He repeats the same question as Monica. I said giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along.
Boo.
Yeah.
Boo.
Indirect answer.
And for the club to... Shut up! Shut up! And for the club to provide something that you can get anywhere else. Can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members you have, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. Not like the breakfast club.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way.
Is her eyes bleeding? Or
No, it's not.
I swear it did.
No.
There
Oh,
it
yeah,
is.
there-
Yeah.
Oh,
With each change in members,
get,
the identity of the club
Yuri-
as a whole will change too.
your eyes bleeding.
Get that for you.
Yeah, I mean just
Yikes.
it's dripping.
Remember where I stuck that pen? It was my eye.
No, I thought it was.
I don't think that's necessarily a bad
I
thing.
don't know.
I thought that was just cranberry juice on the poem.
Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
All right. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow.
Hey, Yuri.
Eh?
I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice presidente. And also, a wonderful friend.
Oh my gosh, this is so heartwarming.
Monica.
Get a room. Get a closet.
I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever.
Oh, this closet has piss in it now, so.
Okay?
Me too.
Me
Yeah.
3.
Now, you're not part of this. We're having a moment.
Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Peter?
Where are we going?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a little bit with Eater before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all of that. It's important to me as president.
He looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
Get out. Get the fuck out. Get out of my goddamn classroom. Get the fuck away from my man. See ya tomorrow, best friend.
Monica wears it as Yuri exits the classroom.
Things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? Peter, I just want to make sure that you're enjoying your time at this
I'm
club.
a little creeped out.
I do not care what you think. That was basically a formality.
Oh, Jackson's here. That sounds like a drunken noob.
I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, don't you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time.
No music.
With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we have hardly gotten to spend any time together.
Monica's a unique specimen.
I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping I'd talk about with you, don't you know? Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, no, God!
And with that,
I think we should save it. I have a good point.
So, Jared, what do you think?
Well, it's all fucked up. Natsuki's fucked. Monica's fucked. Yuri's fucked. Eater's the only normal one here in this whole.
Is he
I
though?
don't know, you went through an awkward stage there for like 40 minutes.
Listen.
Yeah, there's a little point where he was getting a little bit creepy.
Some bad vibes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
He might be. I mean,
Even the
if you were witnessing this every day, I feel like you'd start to go a little bit.
Yeah.
Your response would be to become super creepy?
Yeah. Yeah.
That says something about you, I think, Jared. With that, we are very close to the end. Next session, we will definitely finish it up, I think.
Oh
Sweet.
yeah.
So with that, we've been Live Connection,
Ugh.
playing Doki Doki. As always, I'm Jack. This is Graydon. That's Jared. Peter is behind the camera getting everything ready for us to sign off. Thank you all so much for joining us. You can find us Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all at Live Connection.
All the links are in the description.
Oh, perfect. We got links in the description now, so I don't even need to say that stuff. Beautiful. That makes my job so much easier. Thank you again so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.